So, let me tell y'all, this is goof ass. But Logic, the rapper, he's black
He's half black.
ish. Daddy black, mama white, but he look white. Don't shit about this man look black until you see his daddy. Okay, he got a black daddy, like wino.
His daddy look like Offset did.
Yeah, his daddy look like some shit like that drunk nigga you see on the corner begging for change type of uncle ass did.
Snow on the Bluff.
Yeah, he do, but he biracial. Grew up, he kind of identifies white as far as his fan base. His fan base, how he looks, how he presents himself. He doesn't present himself in any type of black culture type of way, right?
Right.
So, other than knowing that his daddy black, you would never know that he's biracial.
Right.
And so, you will listen to his music and he'll say nigga. So it's like, my first time hearing him say nigga, I was tweaking. Cause I'm like, damn, shorty, like bold as hell. like he on that. I recently heard his new album. He got a song on there with Eminem.
Right.
And he say nigga in the intro within the first 2 minutes. Within the first 20 seconds of the song. Right. And then he proceeds to say nigga a couple of times. So I'm sitting up here tripping like, damn, like, is this something I don't know? It's something I didn't know. I didn't know he had a black daddy. So I guess that gives him the pass to say the word nigga. But does it though? Like, You got biracial people like Drake and J. Cole whose mothers are also white. Fathers are black, but we see them as black. J. Cole has dreads. He has darker skin. Drake has darker skin, looks black. He looks mixed, but you get what I'm saying? He looks like he's at least mixed with black.
Alright.
You get what I'm
saying?
saying?
J. Cole actually look black.
Yeah, J. Cole look black. He don't look like he has a white parent at all. So, do we give, like, are we saying that Logic not allowed to use the word nigga? I personally, it throw me off. I'm not saying he not allowed, but it throw me off because I don't identify him as black.
Right.
Like, when I see him, when I listen to his music, when I listen to his voice, when I listen to the way he rap, even the shit he rap about, like, everything culture-wise about him does not say black. It says Eminem. It says white.
Right.
You just a white boy who know how to rap.
Yeah. I like this topic a lot because it kind of it subconsciously makes people realize what black actually is. It's not a race. It's a culture.
It's a culture. All right.
You have to have a certain genetic makeup as well as the culture, if that makes sense. So if you look at every other race, what makes up a race is genetic likenesses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Black people, like when you think about black, you have every eye color, every hair color, every skin color, every skin tone. Like, it's not a race. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, look at white people. You know what I'm saying? Look at Latino people.
The different versions of white people.
There are not many different versions of white people. You know what I'm saying? Look at Latino people. The hair, they have skin color variations. The hair is kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Black people look completely different.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Hair color, I mean,
texture,
you know what I'm saying? Hair texture,
all that.
Everything. Eye color, skin color, everything. It's not a race.
Shit, even body makeup.
Body makeup,
right.
It's not a race at all. It's a culture, right? So, Logic, I don't like him using the word nigga because I feel like when he walks the world every day, does he experience what it feels like to be a black man?
No.
Are the police fucking with Logic for being black? Does Logic feel like his life is in danger when he gets pulled over? Does Logic live his life as a black man in the eyes of the world? Fuck what he thinks.
Under a black man's scope.
Right. Fuck what he thinks, because what you think. As much as we like to say, you know, we don't have to live under certain pretenses, we make these choices. Some of this shit is forced on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people don't get to wake up and them being black. Like, when I was born, I didn't just tell myself me being black is the most important thing about me. The world told me that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, is the world telling Logic that?
Yeah. I mean,
like, is the world if the world ain't calling you a nigga? Because that's where it came from. The world called us nigger, and we took the word back. And the world ain't. I don't think the world calling him that. So I don't feel, I don't want him calling nobody else that.
So, and I think that's very similar to my opinion. Maybe even the same thing. I'm just articulating it different.
Okay.
It's like what you said. My whole thing is, in order to be black, you have to take everything that comes with it.
Okay.
Like what you said. He gets pulled over. He's not considered a black man. When you approach a woman, she looks at you as a black guy trying to get her number, right? When you get pulled over, this is a black man getting pulled over. When it comes to athletics, when it comes to anything, like what defines you as a black man? All those things need to define you as a black man in order for you to be black. I don't give a fuck what your daddy is, but that contradicts how I grew up.
Right.
I always grew up, you are what your daddy is. If your mama was white, your daddy was Puerto Rican, you're Puerto Rican. I grew up with the understanding you are what your daddy is.
Who taught you that, though?
So it was just, to be honest, I don't know who taught me that. I heard it somewhere.
You made this shit yourself.
No, I feel like I heard it growing up with Bianca, Bianca, a motherfucker. That's my mama if people don't know. But I just feel like, as a matter of fact, my mother identifies, or she strongly accepts Puerto Rican culture.
Right.
Her father, my granddaddy, is 100% Puerto Rican.
Right.
Her name is Bianca Castillo.
Right.
She has a Puerto Rican name. I don't identify with that shit. I don't say I'm 25% Puerto Rican. I don't identify as that shit. Right. I don't know anything about the culture. Right. I don't know how to speak Spanish. I don't identify with this shit.
Do you know how to speak Puerto Rican?
I thought that was the same. All right. But you get what I'm saying, though?
Right.
So it's like, you have to accept that shit. You can't just become a rapper and be like, well, you know, technically I can say nigga, because,
Yeah, I feel like he taking it and running.
I feel like he taking that shit and he like, no, like, you tweaking. I can say nigga. My daddy black.
Alright. And
growing up, though, if he probably would have said it, and didn't nobody know that was his daddy, he would have got his ass beat. He probably would have got his ass beat.
Do we know where he grew up at?
I don't. That I don't know. And even his pictures look proving. Like, he take pictures with his daddy, and all his pictures like.
I mean, he talk about being
like all his pictures like, I told y'all my daddy was black. Like, look at this, this nigga.
He talking about being biracial a lot, and it almost seemed like he looking for acceptance from the culture. Like, he looking for his way in. But at the same time, like, as black people, like, where do we draw the line with this shit at? Because we was letting 6ix9ine say nigga, and he's not black at all. So it almost backfired on Drake. Drake did blackface. Drake did do blackface.
Drake did blackface.
Drake's so famous that he could do whatever the fuck he want.
But for a split second, people judged him for the white side of him. When he did that blackface, I ain't say no. But Pusha T, he convinced the crowd momentarily.
His crowd. Drake fans didn't give a fuck from the day the song dropped.
I'm not talking about a Drake fan. I'm just talking about people in general.
Let's just say you're not.
For instance, I'm not a big, like, I don't go to look for Drake music when it come out. If I hear it, I hear it.
Who are you more of a fan of, Pusha T or Drake?
Pusha T. Oh, okay, true. But I was listening to you listen to places like Breakfast Club.
All right.
People was looking for answers. Like, hey Drake, you need to.
That's their job.
But you need to explain this shit. And he explained himself. He explained himself publicly.
Put his ass on that hot seat.
Why he did blackface.
Right.
I feel like at that moment, his white side was being judged.
All right.
Like, hey, you ain't 100% black.
Yeah.
and you tried to get down on 100% black. Nigga, you need to explain yourself. Well, you ain't the nigga right now. White boy, you need to explain yourself for this against black culture ass shit that you did.
Yeah.
Because if a person who's completely black would have did blackface, there wouldn't have been no controversy.
I mean, yeah. The thing is about that shit is that, like, it all come down to the consumer more so than anything else. Because, like, we let these people get away with anything. Like I just said, 6ix9ine says nigga all the time. Fat Joe. You got, and I mean, Fat Joe ain't never been questioned on this shit. It's been 25 years.
Never.
You know
Cardi B?
What is that about?
I feel like Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, they feel like they on our level type of thing.
I mean,
and we kind of let them feel that way too. So
right.
Yeah, it's look at Cardi B.
Yeah.
Cardi B, yeah. I mean, Cardi B got black like.
No, she's
Don't
nothing black. Her mama is like
Oh.
Trinidad. Her daddy is like
Don't she identify as Afro
Dominican.
Latina or some shit?
No, she has no black in her.
legit.
Like her daddy is like Dominican and her mama is like some other island shit. Like she has no African in
She
her
just grew up
at
in
all.
the Bronx.
Right.
And she, I mean, she heavy on the nigga.
I mean,
like heavy on it.
As a culture, I feel like we let celebrities get away with everything. Like Drake is the same dude. He came out musically, you know, being very much himself. A lot of his shit was about failed love situations, and the guilt of being rich and making it. That was his whole first 3 albums. Now
You really look
bring
deep into that because I never.
I mean, this shit wasn't that deep. It was the same thing on every album. It was like either I fell in love with a bitch and it didn't work, and I feel guilty that I made it and my friends didn't.
Somebody ain't no Drake fan.
Whatever. Now it's bring the clip back, empty Drake.
Oh yeah.
And when did you have time to live this life between Degrassi, your failed love stories, and now you super far removed from anything illegal, and now it's bring the clip back empty. But we accept that shit though. Like even Meek Mill, who was like once his arch fucking rival, is letting him say that on his song. And Meek Mill whole premise in dissing Drake is you not a real nigga.
Exactly.
But now I'm gonna let you get on my song and say you gotta bring the clip back empty.
He had to accept it, bro.
So it's like the culture is fucked right now. Like we accept anything.
Okay, so
if a nigga famous enough.
Outside of music, right? And this was one thing that this was like, it's still a biracial type of situation. Person not black. Louis C.K.
Okay.
Chris Rock got, you know, people tried to go on Chris Rock because it was an interview where it was Chris Rock and Louis C.K. I believe it was
Jerry Seinfeld.
It was Seinfeld and some other guy.
Yeah.
And Louis C.K. said nigga
multiple times, I believe.
Yeah, and Chris Rock was like, I mean, shit, he said around me all the time.
Yeah.
Louis, real name is Louise.
Right.
He's Mexican.
He don't look Mexican.
He look white as hell.
Yeah.
He look white as, if you see this man, he look white as hell. Look at a picture of his daddy. Like this motherfucker full blown Mexican. Like right. not like no. I'm telling like
I mean, nigga said he Mexican.
Gee, I'm talking like cowboy hat Mexican.
Sombrero.
Like sombrero. Like gee, if you look at his daddy, I was tripping. I'm like, oh damn, like he Mexican. So he grew up, I believe, with his mother.
Right.
Mother is a white woman. Maybe grew up in a I mean, I don't think he has any like story of coming from, you know, the gutter or anything like that. Probably grew up, I ain't saying privileged, but he lived a normal life. He feels comfortable. He feels as if he's allowed to say the word nigga. And multiple of his stand-up comedies, he say this shit all the time. If you go, I looked into this. You go to his stand-up comedies, he say this shit all the time. He got a whole bit about being allowed to say the word nigga.
Right.
Looks white as hell. Daddy, all Mexican. Call himself Louis. Real name is Louise. Calls himself Louis because he wants to, you know, his audience. He wants more people to accept him, right? He wants a white audience to accept him more. It's situations like that. He's not for the culture at all. Like it's just I feel like if we gonna do away with any of it, we need to do away with all of it, even if it's not for the culture at all. Like because the world we live in now, shit is so you can't fuck up. Like the world we live in now, you can't fuck up. Motherfuckers going back 8 years and pulling a tweet where you said something that was homophobic, even if it was in a joking way, and they trying to like off you for it. They trying to kill your career for some shit you said in the past. So if we gonna be mad at a motherfucker like a Louis C.K. for saying nigga because he identifies or he look to us he's white, but he's not black, then we need to keep that same energy with everybody. Keep that same energy with everybody. Cardi B can't say nigga.
Fat Joe.
Tekashi 6ix9ine can't say nigga. Fat Joe can't say nigga. Drake. We already we felt some type of way when you use blackface. Right. That alone should be enough to be like this motherfucker shouldn't be able to say nigga. Like it made us feel some type of way that you use blackface. That alone should be enough to be like, and now you really can't say nigga.
Can J. Cole say nigga?
Nah. Like I know it sound crazy. I know it sound crazy, but this and I love this type of shit. Cause I love to see the pressure on motherfuckers to keep that same energy, G.
Alright.
I can't wait till people it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I can't wait till somebody say cancel Logic for using the word nigga. Right. Keep that same energy with everybody. I don't give a fuck about J. Cole being
I disagree.
Niggish. I say you keep because if you allow that line for it to be, is it culture based or is it not? People gonna always find a way to get away with it.
I mean, people gonna do what they want to do. They can get away with what they do. I disagree with the premise because it's not about like who had like Logic don't got enough swag to say nigga and J. Cole and Drake do. It's not that for me. It's not that.
Exactly what it sounds like.
No, it's not that. It's about
swag, but
it's about your life experience. Like J. Cole walks through his life as a black. He gets treated like a black man. The police are gonna treat him like a black man, right? The world is gonna treat J. Cole like a black man. The world is not gonna treat Logic like a black man. He's not gonna have to deal with the same shit.
Cultural acceptance.
He didn't earn his fucking stripes to say nigga. He gotta earn his fucking stripes, and he ain't earned them. He ain't gonna never have to earn them.
He can pick and choose.
Right, exactly.
He can pick and choose.
So he don't have to rate. If the world treating you like you black, they treating you like a nigga. Yeah. You can say nigga.
Shout out to that nigga, boy. He got it.
He
got a stain, G. He got a fucking stain. He got a stain. Like he could legit be. He identifies with everyone, and that's some other. All that identify shit. That's a whole nother topic. Okay. Fuck what you identify as. What are you? But. But in
this to the LGBTQ community, I did not say the shit that he said. His opinion.
I ain't say nothing, G. I ain't say nothing. You just and you missed like 8 letters. You just missed like 8 letters, folks. Like 8 more letters that you.
Alphabet soup.
Let's call it the community.
The folks.
But
the town.
Yeah, I mean, that he got it. He got best of both worlds. Unfortunately, it's not gonna come down on him. I mean, somebody gonna bring it up. Somebody gonna try to put the pressure, but it ain't gonna do much. He gonna play that card. My daddy black, and then it's gonna be that same situation. Well, if you think about it, all these other people black. But what you said is very important. He even if he wanted to, he couldn't live his life as a black man because of how he looked. He wouldn't get judged as a black man. If J. Cole reached for his glove compartment, his ass dead. Grass. If Drake reached for a glove compartment, it might be a hesitation. but his ass might be grass.
Nah,
if Logic reached for his glove compartment, they gonna say, are you getting your ID, license and registration?
If the grassy Drake reached, then he might be straight. Drake got a ball fade with waves now. His ass done.
Yeah, he smoked.
He smoked.
Yeah, he smoked.
He's gonna knock his shit back.
Like. He smoked. So yeah, that's a great that's a great take on it. Is what are you allowed to live your life as, or what does the world see you as? Not even outside of rap.
Absolutely. cool.
What do you live your life as? So that's very important. So, can we tag logic in this? Hey, shorty, stop using nigga, cause you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Stop using nigga, cause I mean, unless you know, show me a time where you got your ass beat by the police, you know, cause of the color of your skin, or you got discriminated against. You know what I'm saying?
You can't have it both ways.
You can't, folks. You gotta pick a side.
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
You gotta pick a side, G. And unfortunately, because he looked like a KKK member. Have you ever seen him with his hair like shaved all the way on? G, that man, wow, like he looked wild as hell. You need to grow your hair out some. No. Like prove to us you got a little bit of naps. You know, prove to us you got. We need to see something, G, because right now you perpetrate, folks.
It look like you
false flagging.
You're using your black side as a lane to get on, to get in the coach to make yourself a bigger artist. That's what it look like. You constantly bringing up the fact that you biracial in your raps. That shit is mad fucking corny. I ain't even from New York.
Yeah, cause you
that
know,
shit is mad.
You know, you getting away with this shit.
Yeah, bro.
What you want to identify as?
I want to identify as a faithful black man.
I like that, folks. I'm 6'5", right? I'm 6'5", and I'm like crazy ass athlete. I could dunk on anybody. I ain't gonna tell you that, but that's what I'm identifying as. So, you know, I'm gonna apply for the NBA draft next year.
Since in America you could just identify as whatever the fuck you want to identify as.
Oh, you said that part. You just said that part. We finna get canceled.